Well, looks like I'm doing another Sonic review. Today is the beginning of me reviewing what I would call the Sonic semi-adventure games. Since I'm terrible at beginning videos, let's just jump right in. This game is less story focused because the development team didn't want to alienate new players. You see, the two previous 3D Sonic games was on Dreamcast, which didn't do well. Sonic Heroes has 4 stories. That being Team Sonic, which is made up of Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, Team Dark, which is Shadow Rouge and Gamma on steroids, Team Rose, which has Amy, Cream, and Big the Cat, and the new team, Team Chaotic, which is Vector, Charmy, and Espio. Before I get into the specifics of each team, I guess I should talk about the core gameplay. These icons up the top of the screen symbolize which formation you'll be in. Speed characters who are Sonic, Shadow, Amy, and Espio can homing attack, do a whirlwind attack, and can all do the Rocket Excel. The Rocket Excel is a move upon pressing the B button and will have at least one character behind you. That side character will push you with great force, but it can even cause a whirlwind effect if you ram into enemies. Sonic and Shadow can do a light speed dash, and Sonic, Shadow, and Espio can do the triangle jump, which Espio, being a chameleon, can stick on with forever. Amy is my personal least favorite speed character because she doesn't have the wall cling or the light dash. Instead of flying like Sonic or Shadow, she uses her hammer that stops her in place. Although she does have my favorite whirlwind attack because it acts like a projectile. And she also can do the spin in the air if you hold down the jump button after she jumps. Speaking of spinning in the air, the flight characters which are Tails, Rouge, Cream, and Charmy can fly. And they can also do this attack called the Thunder Shoot when you press the B button. I've seen complaints asking why can't you just play as the flight type character without clinging onto the speed or power type character. But if you do that, there will be no point in using the speed character, considering if you mess up a jump you can just fly up. I almost forgot to include this, but the flight characters can do a useless attack when they don't have the other teammates around. Speaking of attack, Knuckles, Newcomer, Omega, Vector, and Big are all the power type characters. They are mainly the guys you want to bust out with when there are a bunch of enemies. Considering enemies are lacking health now, we can also break these boulders, and they can only get a 3-piece combo at level 1. But I'll get to that later. They can also triangle glide. I've seen people complain about enemies take a couple more hits to kill, but being honest, if they didn't have health balls, there would be no point in using the power character considering they would really have nothing to do besides glide up vents. Now that we have gotten that out of the way, in the top right you might have noticed these 3 dots near the character icons. Well, when you A, hit a checkpoint, or B, get these dots from killing enemies, your characters will level up. For level 2, speed characters can kill normal enemies in one shot, while level 3, the homing attack can cause whirlwinds, which is helpful for these shield enemies. But flight characters can one-shot kill normal enemies at level 1. Depending on which power type character you're using, they will all get a different 3-piece combo. Let's take Omega for example. At level 1, he can do a minigun, at level 2 he'll do a flamethrower, and at level 3 it becomes this.
Annihilate charge, fire!
Omega, do your thing!
Annihilate charge, fire! Fire! Annihilate charge, fire! Charge, fire! Annihilate charge, fire!
Shoot us at enemies.
Charge, fire!
I'll take it from here. Go!
Eradicate!
I love playing as a maxed out Omega because of it. That's not to say that the other power type characters are bad, but I like Omega more. Oh yeah, there was also this Team Blast thing that just screen nukes. There are also actually side effects to them too. Sonic can use a light speed attack on enemies, killing them in one hit. Team Dark uses Chaos Inferno that will freeze time. When Team Rose gets a Team Blast, we'll have a level up, invincibility, and speed up. Team Chaos will get rings. The great part is that you can fill up your Team Blast if you get enough rings. That might seem like a lot to take in, but it flows nicely into gameplay. Now that we were done with that, let's get into the context of each team's story. I posted going this weird order of Team Sonic, Rose, Chaotix, and then finally ending with Team Dark, because I'm saving the best for last. Sonic is winning when Tails and Knuckles fly in on the tornado and give Sonic this little thing, so they go on a journey to stop Eggman. And then they do! Yeah, Team Sonic has the weakest story, but it has been... Team Sonic has the weakest story, but it has my second favorite set of levels though. Team Sonic is the normal mode of this game, and for the most part, very enjoyable. Except for the bingo stages, which suck for all teams. The levels are really expansive. Though the levels are longer, I don't find a problem because they are fun. Since that's all I really have to say, on to Team Rose. Amy is relaxing looking at a newspaper when she accidentally lets go, but Amy is relaxing looking at a newspaper when she accidentally lets go of it, but Cream, a character that was introduced in the Sonic Advance games, catch it. But the wind carries both of them, so Big catches them and saves the day. It was Chocola Chow and Froggy go missing. You had one job, Big, so the three of them set on an adventure. Wait, a level have experience? Aw man, I'm excited about that. Oh, it's just a tutorial level. In case you didn't know from my reaction to that, Team Rose is the easy mode of this game. So basically the levels will end faster and they don't have as many enemies. Being honest, I feel like Team Rose's levels lose a lot from being really short. Like for example, in Ocean Palace, while Team Rose's version of the stage stops here, Team Sonic has a section where they have to use the triangle jump and then get put in a set piece where you have to run away from boulders. Or this part where Team Sonic destroys the train where they have more of a level, but Team Rose's version of the stage just kinda ends. And that's mainly the reason why it's number 3 on my team's tier list. Next up is Team Chaotix. We are a struggling detective agency when we get a new message from a new client. Basically, if you want a basic rundown of who these characters are, basically SPO is the cool and collective ninja, Chromium is the young and loud kid, and Vector is the loud but smart team leader. And being honest, if you ask me which one of these characters are my favorite out of the 3, I would say all of them are because they all bounce off each other so well. Geez, I sure hope there is that game or a cartoon series where Vector is on his own and it's just Scrooge McDuck. Anyways, Team Sonic has a mission-based gameplay style, like finding 10 crabs in Seaside Hill or killing all the enemies in Metropolis. And I think most of these missions are pretty fun, like finding 10 Shaman-Lost Jungle and showing all these pods in Port Station. But most of the later levels kinda suck. Like getting 10 keys in Hang Castle, which might I add, which is in this file, which would normally send you back to the level, which might I add, one of these are in this file that would normally send you back to the beginning of the level. But it sends you to a hidden area which both of the files look the exact same. So when I played this level for the first time, I only had 9 out of 10 keys. I don't even think I have to mention Mystic Mansion. Egg Fleet's my favorite level for most of the teams. Get Rich Egg Fleet sucks. If you guessed Team Chaotix when you have been watching the video. And while you're at it, why don't you hit that like button and subscribe if you like this video so far. Because after if you get seen once, it's right back to the checkpoint. Frog Force also sucks for this reason. And Final Fortress is good. This makes Team Chaotix my least favorite team to go through, but it's still pretty enjoyable, but it has its lows. And trust me, its lows is pretty low. Anyways, Team Dark. Rouge broke into one of Eggman's secret base, expecting to find treasure. Because I guess Rouge giving up on treasure hunting isn't canon. She then finds Shadow when the girl Omega tries to destroy Shadow, thinking he is an Eggman robot. Also, Shadow's first instinct is to push Rouge out of the way and make sure that she's safe and out of harm's reach. Well, what an a-hole, am I right, Iizuka? Later
Now I get it. Now I know what this is all about. You're mad at Eggman for sealing you in this room. And you can't remember anything, can you? Then it's settled. Now you two make up so we can start looking for Eggman together. Oh yeah, baby, this makes us a team.
on, Shadow finds out that he's not the only Shadow running around. I would say something about the ending, but I'm gonna save that for later. I really love Team Dark's dynamic.
2 ready?
Warning. Immediate destruction if distracted.
Hope you can keep up with me.
Whatever it takes, he's mine. Any objections?
Negative.
Never mind, those guys were definitely up to no good.
Enemies detected 200 meters ahead. Initiating battle mode.
Hey guys, wait for me! We got him!
Capture him first. Then you can have your revenge, Omega.
Affirmative.
Also, I have to give that guy, but I love Omega's design. It looks really good standing next to Shadow. Also, Lugia on the design. It looks pretty nice. It doesn't make sense that Omega looks good next to Shadow considering that they share the same color palette for the most part. Team Rocket gets a hard mode. That means more and harder enemies and longer levels. In Team Rose, I found the biggest part was how short the levels are, so that leaves less room for exploration. But Team Dark has plenty of it. Like for example, at the beginning of Power Plant, you can do this.
Level up!
Or this in Final Fortress.
I'm feeling a bit uneasy. Time to attack!
I thought that battleship was safe, but this is enormous!
Eggman's headquarters detected. Disruption mode engaged.
Also, Team Dark will sometimes go places where Team Rose, Chaotix, and even Sonic won't go. So yeah, Team Dark is my personal favorite team in the game. Since a More this review might get long, I'm going to split this review up into 2 parts. So part 2 should be coming real soon.